The Fayette County Panthers will take a week off from their schedule this week with an open date. 3-3 on the year, a high water mark for the second-year program after a 79-62 win, an exciting victory in Brenham at home against the Buckholts Badgers. Besides C H Harvey, the head coach, we caught up with some of the players in their open week practice and started with a couple of volunteer assistant coaches, beginning with Tom Rohde. Tell us about your experience with this team and how you've seen it grow.
Well, starting last year with, I guess, 15 or 18 boys that basically didn't know anything about football, and I would say that's 90% of them didn't know anything.
Right.
They all were energetic, gung-ho, eager to learn, gave 100% all the time, done everything we asked, but just the knowledge of the game just was not there. And after 1 year experience, I think we were 1-8 or 1-9 last year. Get here this year, just that second nature of just having done it and the experience they learned this year, it's almost like it's a new team. I mean, the boys are more confident. They've got 3 wins under their belt now, 3-3. The plays are coming natural. The defense, we tell them what to do. Everything is coming, more natural to them. It's been a great experience for the kids. Just watching some of the confidence they have, not only on the field, but just in everyday life. Just they feel good about themselves. It's been a great experience for I believe everybody.
Just, in the short time that I've been out here, you can really see the kids sort of grow up, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, they've matured out here on the field in these 2 years before, right in front of our eyes. Just the knowledge, young men together, the camaraderie, being with their buddies. It's just they're having fun. It's a great experience for them.
Now you have new kids that came in this year again for the first time, but it's nice to have those guys that played last year, and they're able to sort of help them out, don't they?
Yeah, they've some new guys or some young guys who've moved in or just decided to play here, or some kind of later on here joined the team. It's fun to watch I guess we call them the veterans, the guys that were here last year, take them under their wing, help them. You can see their confidence, helping a new guy. They know that's where they were last year.
As a parent or as just a sort of a fan of the game, how do you go about training a kid that has never played football and doesn't know a thing about it to play?
That's a good question. I guess you rely strictly on the knowledge of the coaches. Mr. Harvey's done coached a lot of football over the years. He's always says, I don't know, it's 40 or 50 years. He's had a lot of experience coaching it, what he's done. And then we've got some ladies, if anybody gets injured, they come out and take care of them, their knowledge of injuries or being a nurse or ambulance driver, whatever they are, just helping the kids just like that. So we've got quite a few people who just kind of specialize and know something about what they're doing here on the field, and that helps a lot.
Well, I know you're a proud dad of Braden. Where would you like to see this program go in the future?
Well, I just hope it continues. I mean, because the fun I see the kids having on the field, and I guess the day or two after, especially after like a win like the other night where we came back, I just think it's a good experience for them on the field and off the field, and building confidence. I just think it's been a great thing for all the kids who participated.
We're talking with Greg Holloway, assistant coach, and also, I guess, a proud dad, Big Evan out there, number 99. Tell us a little bit about your involvement with the team this year and what it's meant to Evan, and how you've seen it grow over the last couple of years.
Well, I've really seen a lot of the boys just going from hardly being able to learn how to know how to play football to really growing to being leaders, and just it's been real impressive. I've been more coming out, helping wherever I can. Coach Harvey even driving the bus, doing video, doing the scorekeeping, whatever's needed. But really, it's the rewarding part is just seeing how the boys have changed and changed into leaders, and teaching the other kids how to play. If somebody else needs something, they get right on to them and help them out.
You talk about a ground floor.
Yeah, yeah. It's a difficult one, but you give them a little bit of the basics, and then you just slowly start bringing them in. And that's what's neat about them bringing in with the other boys, because the other boys, they see the other boys doing, playing and seeing what they're doing, and they help guide them as well. So you sort of help, lead them to, you put them into position, but the other boys really help bring them along as well too.
We're talking to Lyle Muesse. Lyle, outstanding game the other night. The defense, when it had to, really made some plays, and you were one of those guys that stepped up. As the game progressed the other night, what changed? Because the defense, you guys tightened it down in the second half.
Yes, sir. We figured out what they were doing, because whenever we would rush both of them, there would be a guy and he would go in for a dump pass. So he only sent it in one in the second half.
Right.
So then we had one guy on the other guy that went out for a dump pass.
Uh-huh. You really had to be aware of where the center was going the other night, too.
He was a threat, too.
Was that the toughest team you think you've played this year?
Yeah, they were strong.
One of the keys the other night was the way the defense just sort of progressed during the ball game, and you guys really ratcheted your game up. And what was it like? First of all, bam, you're down 16-0. What was the team thinking?
It kind of hurt our spirits a little bit. Most of us, we don't give up, but it hurts a little bit. You know that you're gonna have to work really hard or you're gonna lose. And I've got to watch all these players go from knowing nothing to we're 3-3. And last year we went 1-7, so it's a big difference this year. I feel like we all know what we're doing. Everybody stepped their game up. Everybody's improved massively, and now the guys who have a year of experience are able to help the ones who are just coming up this year. But our intensity and everything has increased.
We were talking about what it was in the third and fourth quarter that turned the game around.
What helped turn it around was that defensive stand we made at the end of the second quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And then once the kids knew that we really were where we wanted to be, we were still fresh and they were tired. And then the other thing was, what helped the defense was we ran some plays that we hadn't run in the first half. We were doing some things different in the first half because my experience is that the coach that's ahead in the first half has a tendency to not want to change anything. The coach that's behind can change anything he wants. And it's very hard to make those adjustments just with a timeout. And that the coach on the other side, he was desperately wanting to make adjustments to what we were doing offensively. And with what we were doing offensively, it was giving our defensive guys a lot more confidence in what they were doing. And then they started making the plays that they needed to make, and they started playing the plays the way we told them to play them. And that helped shut them down.